Hi everyone, this is Sharon. It feels really good to be back making journals again after taking a break for a couple of weeks to celebrate Christmas with my family. Today I have a flip through of this journal that I just completed this week. This is a gift that is going out to a family member, and she is getting this journal because one, she watches my YouTube videos, but more importantly two, she really took an interest in my journal making and how I create them, and so I thought I would make her one. She also asked me to make her a few bookmarkers, so I thought this would be a fun way to present those to her. This journal is made from a very old antique French book, and this was a storybook from 1865. The cover is embossed with this really pretty blue and pink color tone. I think the spine is just absolutely gorgeous. And this is the back. And then as we go inside, for the cover, I did some true recycling. This is a piece of paper from a handmade bar of soap, and I've been hanging on to that paper for the longest time, and it fit perfectly on the inside of my covers, so I use that for both the front and back cover. And then to the covers, I also added these shallow side pockets here too, where she can put things in if she would like. There's one on the back as well. I've included some of the original book pages. So this is the title page. It says 1865. On this page, I clipped on this small journaling card that I made. This is coffee dyed painter's masking paper. This is a book or a page from a botanical book. It's got some really pretty illustrations on both sides. And in the center of that, I included this tag that I made. It's got a garden theme to it. And actually, if you want to see how to make this tag, I did a tutorial on the premium membership site of the Graphics Fairy, and you can check it out there. This has some secret doors that open. And then there's this image of the lady in the garden, and then that is the secret door that opens to a secret journaling spot. Here I clipped on a small journaling card. This is a portion of the table of contents from the book. Another journaling card. And I just stitched on this pocket on the back and inserted a T card. This page I love, the patina on that. It's one of the original book pages as well. And then I've incorporated some Tim Holtz papers. Here I created a little side tuck and added a piece of velvet trim on there, dark green velvet. And then just tucked in this journaling card. Some of my coffee dyed papers. And then in the center here, I've got two large pockets where I tucked in. Here's one of the bookmarkers I made for her. And then I've got this antique image of a letter. This is from Roxy Creations. And then on this side, another bookmarker. All four of the bookmarkers that I have in here, I created using some vintage time cards. And then here's another journaling sheet. On this page, I took a piece of decorative trim and stitched it onto the page and created this little side tuck in there. And in there, I added this journaling card. It's made from a vintage postcard, And I just stitched this image onto it to make a pocket and did a little stamping. And in there I have a couple little journaling spots with some fun little stamps on there. And I also have this journaling card that's got some stenciling on the inside. On the top of this page, I've got a little bit of slow stitching on some linen. Here I've got a napkin that I treated with the glue mixture. I have a tutorial on that. And I like the way that makes it transparent so you can kind of see the decorative stenciling underneath there. On this page, I just use some stencil paste and ink. In the center here, I have this Italian image, and it says March on the bottom, which is the month of the birth date of the recipient of this journal. And on the strings, I just added a couple little dangles made with some floral paper. And I added a vintage stamp at the top. On this page, I took a piece of onion skin, stitched it to the top of the page, and under there I've got this kind of a vintage, it was from a botanical encyclopedia, and it just had a bunch of floral images in there. And then this is from a butterfly book of mine, a paper doily that's been treated with beeswax. And then on this page, I created a couple of pockets and trimmed those with some of that decorative trim again. And then in those pockets, I've got some tags. This one's got some buttons hanging off. And then on this side, I've got some fabric around the outside, and then a place to write on the back. And on this side, again, I've got another piece of onion skin and the page with the botanical underneath. Here I created a page using this vintage handkerchief, and this actually belonged to my mother-in-law, and so that will hold a special memory and place for the recipient as well. In this pocket, I've got another bookmarker, and then I inserted this vintage photo of this family on the log. And on the back of that postcard, I just put a little floral sticker on there. Here's another one of those botanical book pages. I just punched the edges of that. And then in the center, I've got another paper doily. And in this pocket, the last bookmarker that I made. And then this journaling card. When I was working with this handkerchief, it tore because it's very thin and delicate. So I just patched it up with a piece of lace and did a little bit of slow stitching on there to repair the tear. And that takes us to the back side. So I hope you enjoyed that quick little flip through today. I am working on several other journals, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks I will have more to share with you. I would also like to do a tutorial sometime in the month of January, so look for that as well. Until next time, bye-bye.